Hello, Aries. Welcome to your monthly reading for April 2024. This is for Aries and Aries rising. And of course, we're going to jump right into it. Aries, did it just get hot in here? This is your month. This is a fiery month. This is the most significant game-changing month of 2024, and most of these major aspects are happening in your sign, Aries. Your life is changing. First things first, this is April has our first Mercury retrograde in your sign, okay? Has our first solar eclipse in your sign. It has the first Jupiter-Uranus conjunction in over a decade. I mean, this is a big month for you, Aries. Really big month. I hope you know your life is changing. Your life is changing. There's so many conjunctions this month, there's this charge about April. And so just know that your life is changing. There are going to be some things that may be sudden that happen as well. And it's all leading up to May, which I'm just going to give you a preview now. The best month of the year. There's so many amazing things. Even the best day of the year is in the best month of the year. This is going to be a truly, truly powerful month for you, Aries. And we kick it off with, on April 1st, Mercury does go retrograde. Now, listen, it's going retrograde in your sign. I actually do not mind this because the energies are so fiery this month. April is so fiery. I do like this because it's saying, whoa, slow down. Think about that. Think about this. So I really like this, especially coming after that lunar eclipse as well. There's, you may be thinking about reassessing some things in your life. Okay, take that time. Know that your ruling planet, Mars, by the way, okay, is still going to be in Pisces all month. It's going to move into your sign at the end of the month, but you're going to feel it in Pisces all month long. It's going to be a big player, but I want you to know Venus is moving into your sign right away, okay? Venus is moving into your sign on April 4th. Now, Venus in Aries, very wild, very amped up energy, okay? This is going to be really big. It's very Moulin Rouge. It's really interesting. It's a very interesting aspect, but I just want you to know, remember, Mercury is retrograde at this time. Okay, Venus, the planet of love and money and relationships, beauty, creativity. Venus in Aries during a time Mercury is retrograde in your sign as well. Old flames could resurface. Old circumstances could resurface around this time. This is going to be really interesting, and it's going to be a time where it can be fun. Venus and Aries can be really, really, really wild and fun, but maybe a little naughty, maybe a little Dennis the Menace, and it can be fun if you like fun, okay? If you like fun. So I want you to remember Aries. Where did Aries come from? Aries, the god of war, okay? And Aries in astrology is I am. So this is all about you. This is you putting your foot down. This is you putting your foot on the pedal. This is going to be really fiery for you, okay? Venus and Aries. So at this point, we have, the North Node, the Sun, Venus, and Mercury, and a solar eclipse in your sign. That's right. On April 8th, we've arrived at the new moon total solar eclipse in your sign, Aries. If you live in North America, oh my goodness, you will definitely feel it. And I encourage you to go out there. Listen, solar eclipses are amazing. I saw the one back in 2017, but this one is very different. It's longer. It's so nice, but I will talk about this more in the weekly readings, but just know this is a pretty explosive new moon solar eclipse. We're talking new beginnings, okay? New beginnings now, all right? So that's what new moons do. This is you with the potential to becoming this really big trailblazer, making these new things happen in your life. This eclipse, it is going to be a little dramatic, okay? But just remember, this is all about you. This is all about you. Very different from the lunar eclipse that we had in Libra. Okay, Libra is we, right? Aries is I am. So again, this is all about you. And just remember where these were the nodes we're talking about. Okay, the eclipse is associated with the nodes. The North Node is in your sign. The North. So there is a touch of fate and destiny involved with this eclipse. And there's just so much happening this month. I mean, you even see I got my glasses on because there's so many nodes. So just remember, we'll talk more about this later. Okay, we'll talk more about this later. But just know, again, things from the past could come up. Okay, there's so much energy this month. You could even have a lot of like FOMO energy. Like you're definitely gonna feel amped up. Okay, Aries, you're definitely going to feel amped up, but this eclipse, it's really going to be powerful. This is your new beginning. This is you feeling so empowered. It's like the eclipse looking at you and saying, this is what I'm going to do for you. And you looking back and just saying, is that all you've got? Is that all you've got? Bring me more, bring me more. This is honestly, it's going to be really powerful. Now, one thing that I want you to pay attention to, Aries, April 10th, again, we're going to talk about this later too. This is when Mars conjunct Saturn. All right. So this is Mars. Remember, Mars, your ruling planet, Aries, the planet that is all about drive and ambition, but it can be very competitive. It can be very aggressive. It's meeting up with a planet of discipline. It's meeting up with a planet of limitation. So there is going to be a little bit of so it's a time to just be cool. Okay. Stay frosty. This is something could test you. All right. Something could test you around this time. And it could be something that you really, really deeply feel around this time. Remember, both Mars and Saturn are in Pisces. So a lot that goes on up here where you may be in your head a lot. That's the 12th house, your subconscious, it's intuition, tap into your intuition. A lot of hidden things, a lot of things that could be happening that, especially coming after your eclipse, by the way, some things that, may have been unexpected and you just kind of have to, right? It's like if you let's say you just moved into a new place, okay, and it's beautiful, you got this amazing infinity pool, you got the good rugs, you invited your family, but they decided to come and, with their 20 cats, and they brought you a housewarming gift, which is a fork. And and they're going to be there. And they said, like, we're going to be here for 18 weeks. So you just kind of have to grin and bear it. And you just have to be like, So remember, Mercury is also retrograde in your sign. So just reassess things and think things through. Okay. Don't be too impulsive. That's something that could be happening with a lot of this Aries energy, a lot of planets moving into Aries. Now, on the 19th, we officially move into Taurus season. Now, this is going to be very interesting because, wow, there's a lot happening on this day. Okay. Mars sextiling both Uranus and Jupiter, but we're going to talk about that later. Just if you're taking notes, keep this in mind. And again, I'm coming back to this. If you're new to my channel, I break it down week by week. I tell you everything I haven't even talked about half the things that's going on. I'm just telling you the important things. Now, on the 20th, April 20th, we've arrived at the big day, okay? The biggest day of the year, among the biggest days of the year. Jupiter-Uranus conjunction hasn't happened in 13 years, okay? This is all about expect the unexpected, but this is Jupiter we're talking about. So good luck, good fortune, prosperity. Wow. Expansion, profit. And Jupiter and Uranus, Aries, are in your second house of money. So, hey, you could get a windfall this day. This is absolutely a big day. So much, there's this adventurous spirit here as well. Remember, this is Uranus, by the way, the planet of surprises and breakthrough. So you could have a breakthrough around this time, but you could also just get some really, really good unexpected things happen. This is Matt Damon doing a Dunkin' Donuts commercial with Ben Affleck. It's just like, whoa, I did not expect that, but I love it. This is really cool. I like that, but obviously something a little bit bigger for you, okay? Just remember, this is a lot of luck, even being at the right place at the right time. So definitely be present this day, okay? It could be raining Bitcoin out your window, but if you're binge watching, Heathcliff all day long, you're not going to get any of that Bitcoin. So be active, be present this day. Lots of luck falling on you. And again, this is all happening in your second house of money, salary. A lot of y'all are going to possibly get new jobs, new careers, promotions, something with money, finances. But if you're not here for money, I say this all the time, if money is not a matter for you, this is second house is also self-worth, self-confidence. You already have all this energy going through your sign. I mean, you're going to feel this boost, okay? Really big boost. This is really, really nice. And just remember, this is Jupiter conjuncting Uranus. Next month is when the sun conjuncts Uranus, okay? I'm sorry, Jupiter. The sun conjuncts Jupiter. Hello, that's amazing. That's the best day of the year, okay? So just know that there's a lot of great things coming now. On the 23rd, we have a full moon in Scorpio. All right, let's talk about this, okay? Let's talk about this, Aries. This is emotional. This is deeply emotional, okay? Scorpio rules your 8th house of transformation. It also rules other people's resources, shared resources. So this is going to be a deep emotional day. You know, full moons bring culmination. So something is ending, and not like the way with the lunar eclipse in Libra. This is a full moon in Scorpio where the moon is in Scorpio, the sun is in Taurus, and Pluto is in Aquarius. 3 fixed signs. 3 fixed signs, okay? The sun and moon. They're squaring Pluto right now. So will this be emotional? Yes. Will this be a day where you're going to feel things on a deep level and something's going to end? Yes, quite possibly. Yes. Okay. So when I say this is emotional, this is you preparing your, put on the Adele playlist. Okay. Put on the Love Actually DVD. This is going to be one of those days. I'm just telling you how it is. This is a full moon in Scorpio. That's really emotional, okay? Really emotional. Just work with the energies. There's a sense of mystery here. There could be, there's this depth that's happening, especially with Scorpio. And remember, Scorpio is all about mysteries too. So this is you really diving deep into something, okay? It can have to do with another person. It can be your personal transformation, but you diving really, really deep, okay? You're getting really Mulder and Scully at this point. This is just, I'm telling you, this is going to be a feeler, all right? This is going to be a feeler. But just remember, these aspects, all Aries are different. I say this all the time. You all have different rising signs. You all have different birth charts. It makes you different from every Aries in the world. For some of y'all, it could be something just like, maybe your partner went out to get eggs and they brought the wrong ones. And you just honestly, it's really a day to just watch out for and be cool. But just know that something could be really emotional around this time. So with that said, if you are new to my channel, stick around after I do your spread. I break it down week by week and I tell you everything that's going on for you. I want you to mark down, all the days that are happening for you this month, Aries. This is your biggest month of the year, okay? You're going through big change, all right? So with that said, also the day that I drop this reading, which should be Wednesday, March 27th, is my 2-year anniversary of this channel. So thank you again for all your support and for being here. I feel like that's my that's the equivalent of a blowhorn. Ruby's little toy there. But let's go ahead and get started, Aries. Let's see what's going on for you for Aries and Aries rising for April 2024. If you want to read for your moon, your Venus, all those other placements, if you know your chart, you're absolutely welcome to. But and also remember, after I do your spread, I break it down week by week. I pull more cards. This is definitely one of the biggest months. Okay, so I am going to take off my glasses now and we're going to go ahead and get started. Aries and Aries rising. That just fell out. Did you see that? When I say this is going to be a fiery month for you, you better believe it, okay? You just got the 8 of Wands. That's a lot of movement. That's a lot of movement. And that's a peekaboo, okay? That's a peekaboo. That's a peekaboo from the universe, all right? It fell out because I have really poor shuffling skills. Anyway, Aries, let's get started. See what's going on for you for April 2024. Aries, I do a traditional cultic cross spread, really does offer the best overview. If we need to pull clarifiers, we will pull clarifiers, Aries. And, I didn't say this before. Happy birthday. Oh, my goodness, Aries. I hope you're having a great birthday season. You're going through some changes, right? all of this happening in your birthday season. I mean, obviously we move into Taurus season on the 19th, but wow, you got a lot of activity happening in your sun. Yeah, and your life is changing, and there it is. You're good. You're fine. You're good. Your life is changing. Just be prepared for breakthroughs. Just be prepared. Embrace them. Okay. That is the biggest message coming through. If there's anything that could get in your way, it could possibly be things just moving too fast. You just need to slow down and think things through and have that breakthrough. Now, you're moving forward. You know you are. You just got the Chariot. Okay. So the Chariot is all about having that willpower, that determination, a lot of fuel in the tank. Okay. Moving forward, all right, from any obstacles, anything that's been, maybe blocking you in the past, things that have been holding you back, you're just ready. You're ready to cut loose. This is more about balancing those dualities in your life and recognizing that. And it seems like you're recognizing that now. You even see the two sphinxes here. What did I say about mystery, by the way? There's a lot of sense of mystery and digging deep. And it's not just that day, okay, of the full moon in Scorpio. There's a lot where you're going to go within this month, especially with all these planets in your sign. But you see that here again with the two sphinxes. They're very mysterious, but they're going opposite directions. It's your job to, bring them together, have that duality, balance those dualities in your life if you feel that, okay? But learn as you go, okay? You even see, I'm going to show you something here. You see, he's not even holding on to any reins, all right? So how is he controlling the sphinxes? Up here, okay? So that willpower, that mind power, your mindset, you're ready. You're ready to move forward. I love this for you because you go straight to the Eight of Pentacles in the heart of your spread. Now, remember, this is a monthly reading, not a weekly. So this month, it seems like you'll be working toward your goals. It's like you're going to be so driven, okay? Nothing is going to distract you. This card is actually attributed to a sun in Virgo, okay? Which is Virgo rules your sixth house of everyday activities, your day to day, okay? Work is part of that. The process of work, like hiring employees, things like that too. Just think work, labor, right? Even health and fitness, but you're going to feel that energy, especially when Mars moves into your sign. Oh yeah, Mars is energy. But this is staying focused and being determined, not letting anything sidetrack you. You're saying, remember, Aries, this is all about you. This month is all about you, working toward your legacy, working toward that finish line, working toward your goals. I love this for you. Okay. You're absolutely good here. You did get the Ace of Swords in your challenge area, but that's what I was saying earlier. The biggest message I was getting is that you're going to be thinking a lot this month. There's going to be so many changes, some things that may be unexpected, surprising, some things that you're just kind of like going with emotions to have that breakthrough that you need if you need that breakthrough, okay? Remember, Mercury is going to be retrograde, so it's going to give you that time to rethink things, reassess. Mercury retrograde is a big thing, as we know, but I like this one, okay, because it's such a fiery month, all right? But sure, all those other things that happen with Mercury retrograde, which we'll talk about later. Remember, I'm going to go down week by week and tell you a little bit more about these aspects, but just remember, this is being honest with yourself at the end of the day, okay? In order for you to have that change, you've got to be honest with yourself about your path moving forward, all right? Have that clarity. This is the biggest sword in the deck, okay? And anything that you do this month, all right, do it with authority, but do it in a way with diplomacy as well, all right? I say that because this is the biggest sword in the deck, and there's a lot of victory that comes with this. There's a lot of peace that comes with this. There's a lot of change that comes with the Ace of Swords. But with great power comes great responsibility. So you're going to, I just don't feel that I think that you're going to be fine because look at your entire spread here. It just handle any sort of communication well. Things could go sideways with communication with Mercury retrograde in your sign pretty much the entire month, okay? Mercury's going to be retrograde until April 25th, but don't sign any contracts too. And I'll talk about this later. Just know that some communication could go sideways. Even the way that you're thinking about things. You may want to nurture some things that you feel intuitively like, okay, I'm thinking about this for a reason. I really want to just focus on this. Just have that power, okay? But have that power with authority in a way that you benefit from it. It doesn't hold you back. You're in a good place with everyone else in your life. You're going to be fine because you got the Page of Swords too in your crown. This is why I'm saying Page of Swords is very enthusiastic, ready to go. But pages are the newbies in the royal court, right? So they're still in the royal court. They hold a lot of power. They may be young. They have a lot of power. It's in your crown. So this is swords are all about thought, right? Swords are the mental suit, communication, logic, all of that. So you're going to be ready. It's like you're ready to be in this new mindset, this new mind space, and this new place in your life, building toward your legacy, the things that you want, okay? Just don't be too impulsive. There is a lot of impulsive energy with you for this month, okay, Aries? A lot of impulsive energy, and the Page of Swords is very impulsive. He is like, you think about if you went on a camping trip, okay? You went on a camping trip. You and your friends have gone, you've hiked 15 miles. Everyone's agreed to take a 15-minute break just to drink some water and, eat your granola bars, do what you got to do. There's that one person in the group, 2 minutes into your break that's like, all right, y'all, let's go. Let's do it. That's a Page of Swords. So you are definitely going to feel driven. Your mind could be going in a lot of different places. Analyze the things, okay? Especially if you have to reassess things. Now, you got the Three of Cups, the root of your spread. You have a really great, strong network. Use that. Tap into that. And, there is a sense of something. This is a card a joyful card of celebration. And so throughout this month, there's a lot for you to celebrate, if not life itself. Like there's going to be a lot of big changes happening in your life. But a bigger message coming up for me is that you've got a squad. You've got a lot of support. Okay. So you're going to be absolutely fine. You're going to be absolutely fine through this month. 3 is also, it's growth and advancement. So there is a sense of a lot of learning here, right? You see with a Chariot, especially with a Chariot, card 7, learning everything that I said earlier, as he goes through the major arcanas, right? Learning through his journey. You see in his hand is actually the Magician's baton. On his sleeves, you see the slivers of the moon. Card 2, the High Priestess. So learning as you go. Page of Swords, learning a lot of new things that, adapting to that, learning here with the 8 of Pentacles, and applying that into your destiny, your, the end game, like your future, your legacy, and growth and advancement and learning here as well. 3 is also the birth of new things. So there is something new that's brewing. And then Wheel of Fortune in your future. Like you're good. Hello. Yeah, you're good. Remember what I said. We have a very favorable aspect. Jupiter conjuncting Uranus, April 20th. April 19th, April 20th. It depends on where you live, right? Just remember, both of those planets are in Taurus in your second house of finances, money, salary, also self-worth, self-confidence. Now, this card is actually attributed to Jupiter. So this card is all about good fortune and prosperity and luck. A lot of luck, okay? This is the wheel. You see, first, it's a 10, so 1, 0 equals 1, new beginning. So there's this new beginning that I said that's happening. You working toward your goal. It's almost like the gods above looking down at you and saying, that Aries, we put them through the ringer. We made them, go through a lot of things. Why don't we give them a huge lucky break now? Okay. We'll fast track them on their path to enlightenment. All right. There's a lot of luck here. There's a lot of karmic energy involved with the Wheel of Fortune. So keeping that in mind too. It's almost like you're going to be cashing in your karma points. You're starting this new journey. There's this new path opening up for you. This is what the Wheel of Fortune is, like those lucky new paths and even lucky breaks that are happening. I mean, you're good. Aries, you're good. Let's get to your stuff. Aries, oh my goodness. You are going to have a big month. And are you in the US or Canada? It's the path of the eclipse. This is a total solar eclipse that is big. It's big. I'm going to do a video. I went to the one in 2017. It's big. If you live in the path of the eclipse, please go see it. It's a once in a lifetime event. All right. And if you like, I already said that. No, Aries, you're amazing. Thanks so much for y'all are amazing. Okay. So let's continue, because I know that we got a lot to talk about. Wow. Okay. You are definitely going to be in your head and you need to get out. Okay. Remember, you got the Ace of Swords, but analyze things. Okay. Think things through. And if you feel that you're thinking or want to do things like impulsively, think things through a little bit this month. All right. Now, you got Temperance. Have that balance, okay? Have that balance. It's, again, I feel like this Mercury retrograde in your sign is going to be very nice for you. So pulling back a little bit, having faith in yourself. Remember, that's Jupiter. Jupiter is faith, all right? And Jupiter is very active, especially for you. Now, Temperance here. Be cool. Stay frosty. Everything that you want is going to happen. Okay. Everything that you want is going to happen. You have to believe that it'll happen. And if you feel that you are maybe stressed or worried about your future and how things will end up, rather than that, think about when you get to the thing that you want, when you get to your goal. Okay. When you get to the finish line, think about how good that will feel. Okay. So this is all about balance, mind, body, spirit. Have that energy this month, okay? There is a link between, with here you can see her foot in the water, foot on the ground. So that link between possibility and reality. Really merge those two now. Really merge those two, but stay present in the moment. It really is all about that awareness and trusting your intuition on a whole other level. You even see the disc on the Archangel's forehead here. Trust, it's that pineal gland, all right? Right there, your third eye, your sixth sense. Trust your intuition this month, but also put things in order. You've got the Four of Pentacles, okay? So this is very interesting. This card is actually attributed to Sun in Capricorn, which is Capricorn rules your 10th house of career and public recognition and fame and honors and achievements, social status, leadership, all that good stuff. So there could be a sense of you. A lot of y'all may be here for career. A lot of y'all may be here for a career, but this is all about order. Okay, so remember I said money's going to be a big thing with Jupiter and Uranus in your second house of money. And then you see it here with the Four of Pentacles, having stability, financial stability, putting order in that, really thinking it through in the long haul. There could be someone, because the Four of Pentacles is in your external factors area, there could be someone there that more kind of like brings you down to earth and says, okay, you're very fiery this month. Let's pull it back. Let's think about this. Let's think about this moving forward. But I feel like you're going to be fine because you do have an amazing spread already. And again, four is all about order. Think about four legs of a table, stability, right? That stability energy. And so you want that moving forward. It looks like something's going to happen for you. These new paths opening up for you where it's going to make you almost become a little bit more serious about finances and stability in your life. And again, if you're not here for money, pentacles are your physical reality. So whatever you're working hard toward, you want to bring stability to. It can be a relationship. It can be anything in your physical world. Now, you also got the Page of Wands. You got two pages here. You want this new thing. Wands are fire. They're attributed to fire, all right? And so really fiery energy here. And you see the leaves sprouting from the wand. This is your passions, okay? Passions, creativity, your ideas, a lot of work-related matters associated with the wands. But again, there you go. It's almost like all you want is this new thing, okay? Really, I mean, the Page of Wands is a big dreamer too. So remember, with Temperance here, just bringing reality to all of that as well. But just know, you're going to be working hard for it. And it's okay to dream. I want you to dream big. But there is a lot of action here as well. Now, so it's taking action as well. Now, you do have the Five of Wands in your final outcome. So this is a card. Remember, Mars is going to be very, very... Mars is in Pisces all month. A lot of up here for you. Okay, 12th house Pisces, Mars 12th house for you, Aries. So the subconscious, intuition, hidden things, could be even like hidden enemies is associated with the 12th house. So is self-sabotage energy is part of that. So there could just keep an eye on that. But the main thing is that competitive energy. You could be really fired up, especially with Venus in your sign as well. But just be mindful of that, because the 5 of Wands is a challenge card, but is the least challenging of the challenge cards, if that makes sense. It is just kids swinging their wands in the air. And so it is possibly you not seeing eye to eye with some people. It could be work related, could be home, family related, partner. Remember, be cool. Be cool. You've got a lot. You're going to be very fiery. This is a fiery month for you. It's your birthday season. Remember, it's all about you. We have that eclipse that is really, really fiery. Okay. Really dramatic too. And so just be cool. If anything, if there is too many cooks in the kitchen, if there's a lot of people that, you know, a lot of egos at play, just be the one that stands up and says, y'all, we got to do this together. We got to keep our eyes on the prize. Let's communicate here. Just be that person. And, you know, it could be actual children too in your life. If you have kids, if you're a teacher, if there's kids in your life, it could be you that has to, like, you know, cool things down with some, you know, conflict, challenging things happening. But there is competitive energy. I'll actually even clarify that for you. Yeah, it looks like it may have to do with well, family for sure. You know, this is a Leo card, and that does actually, you know, rule your 5th house of love and relationships and family. So there could be something happening there. Remember, we have a very emotional full moon in Scorpio, and we have an eclipse, a very dramatic eclipse in your sign. So sure, just be cool, because look, you got the Knight of Pentacles now. Now, why is this important? Because remember what I said about that stability energy, you working hard for it. With the 8 of Pentacles in the heart of your spread, you got the 4 of Pentacles in your external factors area. Now you got the Knight of Pentacles. This is a knight who likes to sow his seeds, reap his rewards, no matter how long it takes. Okay. That patience energy, that stability energy, in it to win it. Okay. Commitment energy, in it for the long haul. You're going to be fine as long as you, and this could be you being in your head too, with the Ace of Swords and the Page of Swords, you know, in your crown as well. This conflict, like, what do I do? A lot of questions, tug of war energy. You're going to be fine. You get out of that headspace, especially with Mars being in Pisces and your subconscious, and even in your external, like your physical world. If there is some, you know, not seeing eye to eye, it could actually have to do with building that foundation for something. It may be someone wants something different from you, but again, as long as you are able to bring resolve, should something come up, you're going to be fine. But again, it does seem like something that is part of your plan moving forward. Okay. Knight of Pentacles, so much stability. Knight of Pentacles is actually Virgo too, by the way. So really interesting energy here. Very earthy, very grounded. Remember, Pentacles are earthbound. They're grounding you. Virgo, and then Capricorn here, which is very, very just bring it in. But you're going to be fine. You're going to be good. There's definitely going to be focus on, like, your future, money and finances could be a big focus this month. But just know, with the Wheel of Fortune in your future, yeah, there's going to be some new things happening for you, Aries. So let's break it down. Let's see what's going on for you week by week. I got to put my glasses on again. I mean, I literally have to scroll. There's so many notes now. Okay. First week of April, and pay attention to this, because I keep getting comments about, so because I have a full-time job and I do this on the side because I love it, I don't have time to do, so the last week of every month, I do your monthly like this, rather than the first week of a month. So you'll never see the first week reading for any month, okay? Because I can't do more than 12 readings a week because of my full-time job. So I talk about like more about the first week in these monthly forecasts. Now, on April 1st, this is when Mercury goes retrograde, okay, until April 25th. So Mercury goes retrograde now, okay, on the 1st. So this is, I'm going to spare you any April Fool's jokes. Just know that this is the day that Love is Blind is canceled. Do you like that? Anyway, you know how I said that Mercury retrograde is until the 25th? Don't sign any contracts. Don't make any commitments until at least May. And you just want to leave a little bit of a buffer, okay? So if you can, if there are some big decisions that you got to make, big purchases too, all right? Remember, Mercury's also the trickster, all right? So there could be a lot of like miscommunication, a lot of misplacing things. Just remember, you got to grin and bear it and just go with it, but also just use this time mostly to reassess things, okay? Reassess things. This is definitely going to be a big one, all right? Don't initiate anything, all right? Reassess. Think about the things that you have been working on or the things that you may have believed in or thought about before, okay? Because you could really put attention to them now and it could be useful to you, okay? Do you remember when Madonna back in the 1990s publicly said, I will never do electronic music. I will never do electronic tracks. Look at what made her a lot of money. Come on. So use this Mercury retrograde to just reassess things, okay? Now, on the 3rd, April 3rd, Venus will conjunct Neptune. This is our first conjunction of the month. This is really powerful. This is absolutely big, okay? This is that soulmate energy, by the way. Very soulful. If you're, and again, not here for love. There's love or romance. This is hugely creative. This is hugely creative. Really has a big impact on creativity. Just remember, there is a lot of daydream energy here with Neptune involved. But again, use that to motivate you. All right. Use that to motivate you. This is a day where you could hold up a mirror to your partner, to yourself too, and just be like, I feel this in my bones. This is a very romantic day. Now, April 4th, Venus moves into your sign. Oh my goodness. Venus moves into your sign. It's going to be here for a few weeks. Venus is, here's the thing. Like I said earlier, this is a little wild. And while Mercury's retrograde, yeah, old loves, old relationships, old circumstances could resurface. So just be prepared for that, all right? This is very, very, again, it's all about what you want, but remember to have some compromise, all right? Remember to have some this is a very impulsive placement, Venus and Aries, all right? And remember, Venus does rule love, relationships, matters of the heart, even money, creativity. So use it to your advantage, okay? Use it to your advantage. Just know it may be a little, you'll feel very passionate. Now, on April 6th, Venus will sextile Pluto. This is intense. Deepening of love, okay? If you're single, you're going to go out there. You're going to be on the prowl. This is the day you're going to be like, yes, I want my soulmate. I want my partner. And you may get it this day because there's so much allure here. There's so much magic. I love this day. Now, let's see what's going on for you, okay? Let's see what's going on for you for the first week of April. You got the Two of Swords. You got a decision to make, but it really is more about, remember I said trusting your intuition, especially with Temperance, Archangel Michael showing up. There you go. Trust your intuition. All right. There's a lot of emotion here. Okay. You see all that water with rocks in the water. So there is going to be something that is changing in your life. And you probably are going to be recognizing it the first week. You probably already recognize it now. To be honest, for Aries, you know change is coming. You may already be feeling that solar eclipse coming up in your sign. So take that time out. You see the sliver of the moon. Remember, that's not only emotion, but intuition. Okay. So go within. Go within to the point you're comfortable taking off that blindfold. All right. To the point where you're comfortable taking off that blindfold. And sure, it could have to do with a partnership. It could have to do with a partnership relationship coming out for that full moon lunar eclipse in Libra that you may still be feeling. Okay. It can be career, it can be love, but this card is actually attributed to moon in Libra. That's why it may still be a big thing that's resonating with you. Now, second week of April, Aries. Yep, we're here. The new moon total solar eclipse in your sign, which is very, very fiery. This is March 8th, okay? March 8th. Mark it in your calendar. This is very, very, very fiery. Really explosive energy. Really dramatic energy. Game-changing, okay? Remember, this is Aries. Aries is I am, okay, as opposed to Libra, where we have the lunar eclipse. Libra is we. All right, so this is all about you. And remember, these eclipses are all associated. We're talking about the nodes here. The north node is in your sign. There's a like synchronicities. There's a touch of destiny, fate here. Ooh, this is really, really big. Okay. There's going to be likely a sense of healing here. I know that I don't really talk about Chiron too much. I know I throw too much astrology at you. That's a wounded healer. It's going to be super close to this eclipse. So there could be some healing. And again, not surprised with the Two of Swords coming up. We have a lot of buildup at this point. Okay. Especially coming after all those conjunctions and Pluto conjunctions in February, the Saturn Cazimi that we had, the equinox moving into your sign. So there's this drive that's happening. This is your new beginning, new moons, new beginnings, but this is a new moon eclipse. Very charged up. This is you taking care of business, you saying, I mean business. This is even like finishing up business with Mercury retrograde, things from the past too. Okay. So just know this is a big eclipse. It's going to affect you for many, many months. All right. Now on the 10th, I talked about this, Mars conjuncting Saturn. You may feel a little squeeze, and this is coming just 2 days after this new moon solar eclipse in your sign. All right. So just remember, this is a time just to be cool. There could be something hard here. There could be something testing you. Just be cool. Just be cool. This is going to be interesting because it's in Pisces. So it is going to be a lot of you being in your headspace, and there's a lot of things that could be happening behind the scenes. Remember, this is also self-sabotage energy, so don't go chasing waterfalls, right? Just you've got this. I know that new moon solar eclipse in Aries is going to be intense. You could feel a lot of intense, fiery energy, so be cool, be cool. Be cool. You got this though. You got this. The reason why is because on March 11th, we have the Sun conjunct Mercury. So we have a Mercury Cazimi. All right. So this is on the inferior side. This is this Mercury Cazimi. Mercury's retrograde. Remember that. So think about this. This is a refresh in the way that you see things, the way that you process things, logic, thinking, even speaking, maybe even researching. But there is a sense of rebirth and renewal here. So use this to your advantage. Okay. Really use this to your advantage. So let's see what's going on for you, Aries, for the second week of April. Fiery energy. Wow. You're going to be in your head. Listen, the Five of Swords is another challenge card. Yep. Another challenge card. And here's the thing. There's a sense of there's going to be some not seeing eye to eye. Remember, you already got that here with the Five of Wands. You've got to go within. You've got to go within. And don't be impulsive. And you don't want to... This card really is all about self-respect, self-dignity. There could be a sense of where something happens during the eclipse that's really fiery in your sign that's really fiery. All right? So just remember, as long as you stay your authentic self, as long as you stay true to yourself, as long as you even let some things go that you need to let go, that you still need to let go, have that moment. All right? Have that moment. Ask yourself, do I need these swords? Can I drop the swords like everyone else has? This is going to be very emotional for you. And it could even be someone or something does something to you where it just gets you all fired up. All right. So remember, be cool. If your family comes over with their 20 cats, be cool, grin and bear it. But think of a way to compromise here. All right. Now I'm going to show you something. You just got the Two of Swords with the Five of Swords for the second week. Remember, I mentioned a lot of water here. Well, a lot of people think this is a wall because it looks like a gladiator stadium. That's the sea. That's the ocean right there. The two people walking toward it. So again, a lot of emotions could come up around this time, but just remember, think things through. Don't be impulsive. All right. Don't be impulsive. I'll clarify this one for you too. Oh, wow. There's definitely something here with money. Could be work related. Definitely something about your self-worth and confidence too. So don't ever let anyone make you feel less than you are. All right. Do not ever let that happen. One really interesting thing is, really just be yourself. Really just be yourself. Don't, and time is so precious. And okay, I'm not going to ramble on, but listen, you just got the King of Pentacles. All right. So again, very interesting with the Five of Wands followed by the Knight of Pentacles. Now you got the Five of Swords followed by the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles, the richest king, someone who is very comfortable. Okay. He holds a golden scepter that creates all this abundance. He's got a lot of this abundance. His hand on the pentacle. He's owning his wealth. He's good. All right. Very, very good here. You see that he is very wealthy. All right. Now, here's the thing. King of Pentacles is actually Taurus. You see, the symbol of Taurus all over his thrones. What did I say earlier? You've got Jupiter and Uranus, two planets very active this month in your second house. Okay. There may be something that you actually have to fight for in terms of something that brings you that sense of wealth and comfort and money and all of that abundance. Be diplomatic. Should that be the case? But again, there is a sense of you moving towards something. It seems like there are two things here. One, it could be an uphill battle where you may, have that come at me, bro, energy with especially with Venus and all these planets in your sign and this fiery eclipse in your sign. But also it could be just you having to just work a little bit like, okay, I've really got to work with these energies now to get to that place. Because remember, there's going to be a lot of things going on up here. All right. Your ruling planet being in Pisces for most of the month. All right. Your 12th house of the subconscious, that self-sabotage energy, and also facing your fears energy is all part of the 12th house. Remember that, but you're going to be fine. Drop your swords, drop your wands. You're going to be fine. Now, third week, Aries. Oh my goodness. This is a month. Okay. So on the 19th, March 19th. Okay. So we officially move into Taurus season. All right. So this is going to be an interesting day. This is when not only does the sun move into Taurus, we move into Taurus season. Obviously, for all these aspects, we'll talk about a lot more in your weekly readings. But this same day, April 19th, we have the sun moving into Taurus. We have Mercury conjuncting Venus. Okay. Mars, your ruling planet, sextiling Jupiter and Uranus. So this is a great day to have breakthroughs, to break out of old patterns as well. You may even feel old patterns falling apart around this time, but in a good way. These are great aspects, okay? In a really good way. You could even feel like wildly ambitious around this time. We're talking your ruling planet here, all right? So a lot of optimism around this time. And you could even just be in a place where there's like almost like this mediator energy, especially with Mercury conjuncting Taurus. But again, I'm sorry, Venus. Yeah, we'll talk about this more. Remember, Venus is in your sign at this point with Mercury. So you will definitely feel this. You definitely feel this day. Now, the big day, the 20th, Jupiter conjuncting Uranus. This is the day. This is a day of freedom. This is freeness. This is something unique, that's unexpected, something you did not see coming, something surprising that happens. Remember, Jupiter, all about good fortune, good luck. I said that both Jupiter and Uranus that have this huge charge about them, with this conjunction happening in your second house of money. This could be a big day of money and finances. Just be very present, like I said, and be very open-minded this day too, because Uranus is all about breakthroughs, but Uranus is, remember, has that rebellious energy as well. So there could be some things that you're just like, I did not see that come in. But then remember, you're moving toward all these, like the best day of the month. So whatever happens could be happening in your favor, or you could be expecting something really big when it's just like, that's going to come next month. Just know this is going to be a really big day in itself. put your energy out there on this day. Now, on the 21st, April 21st, the sun squares Pluto. So this is two heavenly bodies in this intense, this is going to be intense. Let's just keep it that way. This is you just going really deep. All right. This is when you could feel also very empowered, though. Very, very empowered, maybe even like influential around this day. So use this energy rather than ego, right? Use it to feel empowered and to empower others as well. This is going to be a big one. This is just again, don't be forceful about anything with this square. Squares are challenging. Remember that. So the third week, the biggest thing of all is the Jupiter Uranus conjunction. I mean, that's huge, but you see that there's a lot happening that third week. So let's see what's going on for you, Aries, for the third week of April. You got the Hermit. Wow. Very interesting. So this is going to be a time where you're going to be doing some deep soul searching. This is going to be very nice. Remember that I said earlier, you've got Knight of Pentacles, who's Virgo. You've got all these Virgo cards already. All right. Now you've got the Hermit, who is Virgo. And this is really, really, again, having the sense of accomplishment that's happening. You thinking about your future. You're going to be thinking about your future a lot, as the Hermit does. But in order to really see your future and feel comfortable about your future, you have to go within, okay? Tap into that intuition, that deep sacred knowledge. Remember that soul searching energy, all right? Think about the medieval times. People would trek for weeks to get that sage wisdom from the hermit in the cave, okay? So this is a time where it's all going to just flourish within you, but you've got to be receptive to it, all right, Aries? Now, the last week of April, well, on April 23rd, we got that full moon in Scorpio. You know that this is, as I said, very deeply emotional, very deeply intense. Something's going to be illuminated for sure, okay? Intensity, think intensity, and something, full moons culminate, something's ending around this time, and it may feel like a squeeze because we have 3 fixed signs at play here, and so it may be a little like you get like nothing's budging, and that may make you feel really emotional. But the good news is on the 25th, Mercury does go direct. Okay, this is March 25th. Just remember, if there's any contracts to sign, anything that is communication related, I would still give it a few days. Okay, wait until April. I would wait until April if you can. If you sign it, that's fine. Just know that things may change with a contract or whatnot. But know that Mercury does go direct. Now, on March 28th, we have Mars conjuncting Neptune. This, just consider it as this huge boost in your spirituality, in your, even intuition. This is going to be really nice. This is in your 12th house of your subconscious. Remember that. And intuition, even dreams. You may have some big dreams around this time. They may be telling you messages. Pay attention. Okay. Remember, be present. On the 29th, Venus leaves your sign and moves into Taurus. Now, Venus does do better in Taurus because Venus rules Taurus. So this is really nice. Venus will be here for a few weeks. This is love. This is money. This is love. This is money. This is comfort. Think the Empress. That's the energy here. Okay. Now, on the 30th, we have Venus squaring Pluto. This is a big day of like, there could be an intensity in terms of power issues, control issues around this time. Just it's someone wanting a little bit more power, especially in a relationship. That could be a thing for you. But for y'all, it could be a group you belong to, organization you belong to. It could be a friendship too. There's a lot of friendship energy that may be happening with all these Pluto conjunctions, by the way, because Pluto is in Aquarius. That rules your 11th house of friendships, your social network groups and organizations. So definitely don't start a new relationship this way, by the way. But just remember, working with these energies. And then Mars moves into Aries. We are obviously going to talk about this more in May because it's going to have more impact in May. But Mars is very happy leaving Pisces. Let's keep it that way. This is when you are going to feel the charge. You're going to feel very, very driven and in like you're gonna feel at home with Mars, because Mars is, the ruling planet for your side. You know that. So again, just this is you taking a shot of espresso. All right, now let's see what's going on for you for the last week. Again, the last week of April, a lot of different things happening. Again, very wild, different energies and different directions kind of week. Let's see what's going on for you, Aries, for the last week of. Well, this card slipped out. We'll use those as clarifiers. Let's see what's going on for you for the last week of April. Oh, wow. Yeah. So everything that you're working for this month is going to pay off. As I said earlier, just keep going. Keep your head in the game, eyes on the prize. You just got the Ace of Pentacles the last week. The two clarifiers that came out. Six of Cups and the Eight of Swords. Again, I'm not surprised the Eight of Swords came up, because remember I said you have your ruling planet in Pisces, your 12th house, right? Remember what I said. Self-sabotage energy is there, but that's what this card is. This card is that self-victim. We call it the self-victim card. So just remember, communicate, but communicate in a way that it's not too forceful or fiery. And then you have the Six of Cups. Amazing. This is so much comfort. This is being able to let your hair down. This is, the biggest house in tarot, indicating a lot of comfort, a lot of security, a lot of protection, but tapping into your inner child, not worrying about anything. Everything's good. Everything's good. You got the message here from the Temperance card, just because a lot of your spread, it really is thinking about your future, but you see that everything's changing for you. Okay. There may be some squeezes here and there, but you got the Wheel of Fortune in your future. You got the Knight of Pentacles with the King of Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. With the Eight of Pentacles in the heart of your spread. So a big money month. And remember, Pentacles are your physical reality. So something new, you could be starting a new job, new relationship. You could be having a baby. There's something new, okay? Something new, but look at all these Pentacles, something that is something new happening in your life. And you're working hard toward it, but focusing on that stability for your future. So Aries, with that said, thanks so much for tuning in. If you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Oh my goodness, Aries, happy birthday. You are amazing. A big month for you. I'll see you next week. Bye.